It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, this was pretty funny. For Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, they did Vanity Fair for the cover, and they had to do a polygraph test with each other. You would do this?
8 years ago? No way. Now? Yeah, why not?
8 years ago? No way.
10 years ago? Nah.
All right. Well, here's how it went.
A lot of Hollywood couples get together for publicity. Is our relationship just a really long, convoluted publicity stunt to get you more Twitter followers?
I have more Twitter followers than you, so no.
I actually have more than you. You have way more Instagram followers than me, though. Would you still love me if I couldn't sing?
Yes.
Okay. Would you still love me if I wasn't rich?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good answer. Even though we're married, do you still find other men attractive?
Yes.
That's a fair question. Of course you find other men attractive still,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And it goes on. And I didn't ask you, MB.
Wow. You're going to use that clip? Great. Thanks.
Oh, my gosh. Why did you just chime in?
I was like, she said yes.
Like I was giving
She's
you a
both.
lie detector test.
Go ahead, man.
Yes, correct. All right, so here's some more of their lie detector test.
Your song, All of Me, mentions curves, edges, perfect imperfections. Now, that song is about me, correct?
That is correct.
What are my imperfections?
What do you mean?
What frustrates you about me?
When you don't laugh at my jokes.
Tell a joke.
Good
Once in a
answer.
while. Is it my feet?
See, that's the problem with those tests, right?
See, oh, now you have a problem with it.
He asked generic questions. Will you still love me if I was broke? Would you love me if I wasn't a singer? She's asking detailed questions. So what are my imperfections? Do you not like my feet? Like, see, that's where it goes too far.
Why is that too far? It's a lie. They're having fun with it.
No, that's not fun. Because
so now you don't want to do it? Actually, on the Casey Crew podcast, you guys should do that. You should bring in a lie detector
I'm going to do
test.
it. We're going to do it. Absolutely. I would do that. It would be fun. My feelings might get hurt a little bit, but it's all right. It would be fun.
Gia, what do you think his imperfections are?
See, I don't want to play this game.
Hair plugs.
Hair plugs.
All right.
I ain't got no damn hair plugs. Okay.
Now, Chrissy Teigen is also launching her new favorite website and YouTube channel. It's going to be your favorite also. It's Cravings, and it's a website inspired by her cookbooks, her kitchen and tabletop collection, and all of that. You can hear all about her love of cooking, and she did do the announcement in a YouTube video with John Legend, of course, and her kids, Luna and Miles.
I've been wanting to do a real website where it was a true community of people that love Cravings, love the cookbooks, love the cookware. Just a place where you could see everything that is our family. We wanted to share everything in one little spot for you guys.
I love it. I love seeing black love. I love seeing couples together and families together. I just love seeing it.
She said, I'm very proud to do this for you, and John is proud to pay for it. All right, Cyntoia Brown has been barred from being around her stepson, and that's because of her criminal conviction. She has to stay away from her 11-year-old stepson. A judge recently granted a restraining order that was filed by the mother, Stacey Kirkland, who has a son with Jamie Long, her husband, who is also a former Pretty Ricky member, and a Christian rapper who she married while she was in prison. They said that she is extremely concerned about the safety of her son and does not believe he will take proper measures to protect the child from danger. So that is what the judge did approve, according to documents obtained by Gossip.
That's whack.
All right. Is it?
I think so. She just served, 12, 15 years in prison. She came out. She changed her life.
She's talking
about She's talking about all the change that she's done and how she's trying to help women and girls that have the same problem that she had as a younger kid or a younger child. And now, she's married, she's moved on, and now her stepson she can't see or she can't be with? That seems
It's
a little
hard
crazy.
for me to tell people what to do and who their kids can and can't be around, though. I don't know. It does feel like maybe it's a little petty. And
it seems more about the husband than her.
As a mother, and you guys, and you, Envy, as a parent, you are extra cautious over your kids.
I am extra cautious, but if me and my wife didn't work out or something happened and my wife was with another man, I would have to believe my wife has enough sense and trust in her where she would pick somebody that will be great to our kids, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds like a little petty situation. All right, Kellen Winslow Jr. has pleaded guilty to raping an unconscious woman. He is a former NFL star, and he did cut a plea deal with prosecutors in his serial rape case involving 5 different accusers. Back in June, he was convicted on 4 criminal charges, but the jury was deadlocked on 8 remaining charges. He's due back in a San Diego court for a retrial on the 8 remaining counts, but he did cut a plea deal where he pled guilty to 2 counts, sexual battery and rape of unconscious person. In exchange for that plea, the remaining 6 charges were dropped, and that's a big deal for him. He was facing a life sentence if he was convicted on those 6 counts. Instead, now he is facing between 12 and 18 years in prison. They will have that hearing scheduled for February 19th.
I didn't understand that. If he raped 5 women, why are we giving him a plea deal? Why are we allowing him after maybe 7 years, if he has to do 85% of the time, 8 years to be able to come out and be free after raping 5 women? Nah, let him sit there for life. Let him get raped in jail.
He was due back for a retrial, and I guess he cut that plea deal so he doesn't have to do that. But listen, you should always be held accountable for what it is that you did. As for the 2 guilty pleas, it involves a Jane Doe number 1, who's a 54-year-old woman who says that he raped her in his Jeep in 2018. And the other count was rape of an unconscious person involving Jane Doe number 4, who claimed that he raped her at a party in 2003 when she was 17 and he was 19. Previously, he had denied all of these allegations, and he said he was going to prove his innocence. But now, during the hearing that happened yesterday, he begged the judge to give him the minimum sentence of 12 years so that he could see his family.
Now, he did it in 2003 and he did it in 2018. So he's always been doing it, right? That's what that says, correct?
It doesn't seem like he's changed and evolved
She'll
much.
leave his ass in jail. Let him get raped in jail.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee.